Irish. I'm Irish from the core, English to the bones, Scouser till I die.
Has a durable design.
Do you like not a knife in? I'm sound, mate.
Are inevitable.
People are starting to rep the messaging, that's fantastic.
iPhone 16e, latest iPhone, greatest price.
Dire Wolf Chris, how are you, mate? Come to Belfast, John will look after you. I don't need looking after, mate. Mikey, nuts. Yes, Lynn, that's Kalnach. That you've spelt it wrong, mate. I'll take that as a mistake, not a deliberate act of provocation. Wicklow is my hometown, Irish born and bred. Good on you, Mikey lad. Is that where John Wicks comes from? Who's John Wicks anyway? Yes, Donna Marie. Movie. Sounding, mate. Wiggle giggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yes, CJ. Philomena. Scottish princess. Carmen Figo. Oh my god, this song. 247, nice one, mate. Sue becoming a team member, thank you very much for that. The vibe feels dead.
Hello.
How are you, Sarigan Gandong? You alright?
Fine. Where are you from?
Where are you from, Sarigan Gandong?
Oh, sorry. One match?
No. Yes, Kerry. Nuts. Lolly. Paula. Julie Dunstar. Were you at the gym this morning? No, mate. Where did you think you see me, Julie? I have that effect on people. People think I get messages, have I just seen you there? Have I just seen you there? I'm fucking thinking, I'm 100 miles away, kid. Thoughts on recent benefit cuts? Don't worry about them. I told you fucking months ago, if you're on the benefits, you don't have to worry about shit. What are you going to do, stick £5 off your fucking benefit payment? Don't worry about it if you're on benefits. You just don't need to worry about nothing when you're on benefits. Oh, all these big cuts. Don't worry, you're sweet. Mrs. Fella, and it's normally this shit is why they do it. Build it up like they're gonna cut this. Make all the people in the council estates go, shit. Oh no, I'm gonna start getting money talking like that. It's all it's for. Just to put you on the back foot. Get your worries, oh shit. It's all it's about. Their ideal country, listen to this, and this is what they're working towards without you understanding it. So when they cut them civil servants jobs, they know automatically they've got another 10,000 people going directly onto the benefit system. Do you know that? That's why they're doing it. Their ideal country is everyone within the country on the benefit system. Why? Because they've got us all on the benefit system, they've got us all on the digital system. The benefit system is the digital currency system right before your fucking eyes. It's just not fully implemented yet. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Anyway, keep it going. Mrs. Vella for control. Nice one, Chris, lads. Popular vote. Thanks, mate. Less saying facts. 100% control, says Laura. Yes, lad, how are we? So, mate, are you alright, CR? Keely Wheelie. Can't wait for Easter, says Slam. Why, lad? You going to church? I have my little meeting with Christ every single day. Don't need church, me lad. Don't fight it. Oh, it doesn't say Easter on the cardboard boxes. So fucking what? Stop buying it. If it's not Easter, okay, I don't want to buy Easter eggs. The fuck am I buying Easter eggs if it's not Easter for? Do you get what I'm saying? Hit them back where it hurts, the pocket. Okay, you don't want to sell Easter eggs, we won't buy chocolate eggs. Simple. But people haven't got the fucking determination and the grit to stand the ground, go through boredom, go through the boredom and the boredom. That's a new word, isn't it? Go through boredom. No one's ready for it. No one's willing to do the ultimate sacrifice, and that's what's needed by thousands of men right now. Not just me. It needs thousands of martyrs to line up and just go boom, 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 till it's done. Get us all in a line here and just two at a time. Walking into the crowd of danger every time. Two is taking 500 out at a time. Two taking 500 out all the time. Bam. So we lose 10 men, they use 10,000. Do you get what I'm saying? So if we send 2 men in at a time, and them 2 men remove 500 of their men, and we send 10 in, that's 5,000 men for 10. That's what it's all about when you scream martyrdom. And we invented that shit.
Makes unique, life-saving medicine.
We invented martyrdom, not Islam, not Judaism, nothing. Christ
every year
gives you the strength for martyrdom. Not these fucking lunatics running around with rugs on their head, driving in cars in some sandland, running into a tank. It's not martyrdom, that's just a fucking dickhead. Going after Lee Rigby, doing all that horrible nasty shit to our people, that's not martyrdom, that's just a fucking dickhead. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I got martyred, you don't know what a fucking martyr is, you're soft cut running into that crowd like that. You're not doing nothing for your people. Anyway, let's move along, people. Choose a life, not a knife. We don't want this morning to go tense, do we? We need to be relaxed. Yes, Johnny McManus, T.R. Saucy, Lozzie, Julie Calnack, mate, Lindsay, Johnny Mac, how are you, lad? Lowell Watterson's in. Hope you well, Mommy Goose, Ryan, Chelsea, Billy Schumann, Mal Monaghan, how are you, mate? User, Mrs. Lely, Debs, Lightcliffe. I'm good, son. Yes, I'm Lola. Dolly, how are you, mate? Are you only just getting up, all the people? Some of you will be up and ready to go. My girls are just impressing me every day. Because if you go back 6 months ago, my bird and that was in the same fucking mess as me, you know, suffering like me off all this shit. And it sort of hindered her. But now, she's back in the gym 3 times a week. She's up before the kids of the morning, dressed, washed, so when the kids wake up, mummy's all fresh and boss. Do you understand what I mean? Lead by example type thing. So I'm just getting made happier and happier as I'm going forward. By me girls. Yes, Lottie. Why are you listening to Genesis? Why not? What's the problem? The Easter egg became a symbol of the resurrection, but it's got fuck all to do with the resurrection, has it? Without you understanding it, the Easter egg replicates the acorn. And that, if you want to start looking deep, very deep, go into the history of an acorn. That'll give you a fucking good idea of what you're living on. Nice one, Green Eye Girl, becoming a team member. Lulu, looking to Ishtar. What's Ishtar? This is the best song you made. Jesus, he knows me. Jesus, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. Been talking to Jesus all my life. Yes, Dolly, MJ. Everything's gonna be alright. I believe in family. You don't realise the words and how powerful they are, do you? Till the importance of it. Yeah, Simone, Emma, Katie, are you good? He's the only one who knows I'm right. Been talking to Jesus all my life. He knows I'm right. MJ, everything's gonna be alright. Yes, T, Phil. I've never heard this song, but it's class. Right, Joker. You've never been in this space. While I'm practicing what I'm preaching. I'll be mad. Do as I say, don't do as I do. Anyway, my dad was in all course with you. Your dad might be lying, mate. I got barred from Old Cross prison when I was 16, mate. So 1997, your dad should have been in there. If he was in there with me. And yes, sorry. Me and our Danny got barred out of that old course. Couldn't go back either. '97, lad, year I was born. Fucking hell, D. I'm 16 years older than you, lad. Do you think you'll take my advice or listen to it? Also, young defenders says Bryce Cheese. Leon Dudley, Sony, Robbo, Ryan and Zeus. How are you, Ryan, lad? Morning from Glasgow, how's going, lad? Sound, Jay Celtic, you cool? All day, man. Man of wisdom, you, lad.
Business, boy.
Nice one, Z, lad.
Smell your fear. Go on, contribute. Stop, they're all looking. Tell them something business.
They call the rising
When my husband passed away many years ago, I had to be.
Don't focus on your age and you'll stay young.
Children.
That's why they give you that.
Quite challenging. Now, after many years, they take care of me. They have encouraged me to restart a new life. A new way.
If you think you're getting old because of the scale over there with 1 to 100 on it and you're halfway there and it's making you think you're old, if you start thinking you're old, what happens?
We don't age. age.
You become
We
old.
upgrade with Age Perfect Day
It's the
Cream.
way it is.
Boosted with 10 times more
So
microcollagen
fuck
peptides.
your numbers
a
off.
formula to target the
If you
effects of
feel
collagen loss.
energetic and young,
Skin feels
keep
firmer.
that feeling. Don't start thinking, oh, I need to grow
New
up.
Age Perfect Day Cream.
Oh, I'm in my 40s now, I need to slow
Perfect
down. I'm
Day
acting like a bit of a
doesn't
child.
worth it.
Keep that bit of a child. Keep it for the rest of your life. Give you years and years and years to live that little bit of a child. Trust me. Don't be dampened down. Don't let the damp your spirit down. You're 50. Why are you acting like you're 20? Because I've got that 20-year-old's energy. Unfortunately, your energy is fucked. I'm full of it. Yes, Bo. Elon. The fucking big, hard, clever gangsters, but they're sat in prison like gobshites. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now, I'm not sitting here saying every prisoner's a gobshite, but what I am saying, the way they've conducted themselves, where they are, where they're sitting, puts them in a category of gobshites. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Soft, mate. If you want to look at look at the kid that's in and out of jail on your wing, on your estate. They're the soft. The clever lads are the ones that are not going missing all the time, getting arrested, getting put into fucking institutions, getting took away from the mum, their house, the area. That's a soft cut. That's soft shite there doing wheelies on his fucking motorbike, getting chased off the feds. Watch him in 2 years. Sat in a prison cell. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, it's exciting, but it's soft. It's fucking stupid. Oh yeah, I love getting chased by police. Yeah, but you don't like living in a fucking prison cell. So make your mind up. Are you built for this or aren't you? Because you need to be built fucking different if you're going into a 20 cycle year of fucking prison and out, prison out, prison out. You need to be built for that shit. Because if you're not, it destroys you. Yes, Jojo. Half of you haven't even had experience in a fucking police station, and you're doing things that can get you 5 years in a prison cell. There's lads out there that have never even had a fucking caution, and they're involved in crime where they can get a 10. How do you think it's going to hit them? The kids around, they've had that elevation of tolerance. Why? Because when they were 12, they got put in a police cell. Went through that, oh, want me mum. 6 hours later, released, but he's gone through that cycle. That's the first cycle. He's not even in custody yet, and he's entering the cycle. Do you understand what I'm saying? People always just put it straight to, oh, the recycle at the prison door. They think it starts at the prison door. That cycle starts with a caution. The process of the caution is what's the cycle. It's not getting the caution, you're being naughty. It's going to the police station, sitting there with a solicitor, getting tucked into a room, getting told you're naughty. That's the first cycle in that life of crime. And you want to avoid it. Why? Because the next cycle is worse. And then the next cycle is worse again. And then the last cycle, it just doesn't get any better. You're just in and out of a dead end. Prison out, prison out, prison out, prison out, prison out, prison out. You're just hitting a wall in your life. Ding, 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 ding. And eventually, when you've banged your head enough fucking times on that prison wall, you think, hang on, I've just spent 15 years buttoning this prison wall and I've done fuck all in my life, but ended up traumatised to fuck off it. Think about what I'm saying to you, young man. You're not built for it. Don't try and become built for it. Go the opposite way. Choose a life, not a knife. If you're saying you must be too, says Maiken. Oh, what have we got a troll in here? What time's it? 9:15. Let's see. Let's see where he is. I can't even see him. How are you, Kaz? Are you good? Sonic, Big Varney, Swifty, Jojo, hope you're blessed this morning, mate.
These shades of the Maybelline razor are specifically for
Karen Jackson, love the Eagles. Ain't you been there though, say Sarah? Been where? Of course I've been there, that's why I'm screaming at the kids.
both pink and yellow can be good at brightening up those areas. I love using the orange.
Everything these kids are doing now I've done.
Dark circles, dark.
That's why I can shout at them, yo, bang. It's pointless having a kid that's done a year prison trying to educate kids that's done 6 years prison. Do you understand what I mean? It's pointless having a fucking helmet that's not got the experience of that life trying to tell 100 kids about that life. It doesn't register. You know, the kids are on it these days. If they get, we've got a knife assembly, blah, 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 they'll go, who is it, who is it, who is it? Get him, Google him. And if there's nothing about him, they're not even interested in what he's saying. So if you'd had someone like L20 Mazza or HS Tiki Toki, and they went onto a stage to promote a knife message, the kids would do their own little shit. Who's HS Tiki Toki? And they'd see him viral and they'd go, oh yeah, listen. Dead intense, do you understand? I've got that pull. I've got that pull. If I go on a stage in a school, the kids are going to fucking listen. Why? Because it's Darren G. Not some helmet that the council's just dragged in. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Some washed up actor from years ago. Kids aren't interested in that. You got Bruce saying L4 till he dies. What's your name, lad? Darren? Yes, Englishman. JET4 from Australia. Englishman sent the marvellous confetti. Thank you, mate. Insight Drop Media. How are you, lad? Looking fresh this morning as always. Always, lads. Feel up, just fucking blessed. Even though I wake up and I've got an insecurity, right, I just pick my phone up and look at my daughter, and that's it, everything's gone. It's the power of your children. If you look at your children as just two things that you're raising, you're not going to feel the power of them. If you look at your children as two glowing lights and they can change the narrative of your mind in an instant, there's a reason why they can do that. Your children are your future. You know what's good about children? They're your future and your past at the same time. Funny thought to that. Do you understand what I mean? So I'm looking at my past, and I've got a 1-year-old, so to my past, right? But eventually that 1-year-old's going to be my future. He'll be looking after me. He'll be guiding me. So that child there is your past and it's your fucking future. Embrace everything about it. Got Connor saying strained individual. Well, just an individual, different type of man than yours, lad. Yes, Mikey, screaming facts. So some think I'm screaming facts, and then people like yourself think I'm strange. I'd rather be strange than the same. Definitely. I'd rather be weird, unique, a nerd, a loner, than the same as all yous. Definitely. I'd rather look out of place than looking in place. Rizzano saying I'm weird as if. There's nothing wrong with you having your little unique streak. It's them kind of fucking like the telly. Do you understand what I mean? They're raised off the telly. Everything the telly tells them, that's them. You're wearing this clothes because your gang's wearing this clothes. And then you get someone like me who's not in a gang, doesn't wear all that shit they're wearing, and they're looking at me thinking, wow, he's dressed funny. When I'm not, I'm just uniquely dressed. It's different. You've got your own identity. You like what you like. I'm not getting that jacket because my two mates like that jacket and have encouraged me that the jacket's nice. Do you understand what I'm saying? So keep that uniqueness. Regardless, don't mould into your mate. Don't mould into everything in that gang, because you've all got the risk of doing so. Every one of yous. Do you understand? Thoughts on Mazza? He's a millionaire by now, hopefully. His child's in the world right now, hopefully. And that'll be his main concern. Doesn't matter what I think. Doesn't matter what they think. When you're a man, you've got a woman by your side, and you've got a child, you don't give two shits about fucking no one or nothing. He's young, Maz, so he's gonna go through pure learning curves. Don't forget, he's how old is he? What, 25 or something like that, is he? Around that age. He's still got learning curves coming. Doesn't matter what money he's got. Doesn't matter if he's got his child, his wife, his nice house, his dog, all his family set up. He's still got loads of learning to do. Therefore. And I'm not hating on him, I'm just saying, if you're a 25-year-old man, you have got an awful lot of learning still to do. Loads. Don't forget, I got my 18-year prison sentence just as I turned 25. And from 25 to 35, in my mind, is the most pivotal moment in a young man's life. This is where you've got your woman. This is where you want children. This is where you've got your job in place and you've got a regular income. Druggy, if you're a drug dealing fucking scumbag, you've got none of that. You've just got insecurity. If you're not a drug dealing scumbag, you're developing security as you're going through your life. You're feeling it. You're not being insecure of this, and you're becoming a bigger man, powerful man, and it's all because you've got to protect your family. Yes, I'm on the cellar. Always learning every day is a new lesson, no matter what. Exactly. Yes, Pizzano. You talk so much sense, says Leanne. Well, the narrative that people spin about me, you wouldn't think so, would you? Yes, Braveheart. Your team has completed the third stage of the team quest. Team victory is being unlocked for all team members to send and celebrate. Well, that's what it says, GT. I'm not saying like, oh, it's mandatory. I'm not saying you listen to fucking heavy metal. Led Zeppelin. How are you, Kaz? Feeling fresh, mate?
2.5% citric acid and ferulic acid to lock down the inside of fibre.
Anyone feeling down in here now? Yes, Jack, Gina Mac, Irish Hippie Camper, Braveheart, Flicks, Donna, Sarah Platt, Kaz. Anyone feeling down? Well, don't be. Look who you're amongst right now. Yes, Jolly. Look at the live you're sitting in, and look at the people that are sitting in here with you. It's good stuff, mate. Don't be down. Rob, RS6, me. So what are you going to do about it, lad? You're going to sit there down? Or are you going to think to yourself, fuck this, why am I acting like a soft... Why is my day going slower and more monotonous and more boring? Snap out of it. I know it's hard to do because I deal with that shit myself. But if you don't challenge that feeling, you're never going to beat that feeling. If you don't confront your fear, you'll never master your fear. And that's what, when you're down, it's like a fear. It's like a grip of fear. And you don't really know how to snap out of it. Some of us can fuck off for 3 weeks, get out the pressure zone, the pressure cooker, and some of us can't. Us that can't, I've got to fight extra hard to remain above the fucking level that you're going to go into if you don't. It's levels, isn't it? So if you're down here with your thinking, you're going to be depressed, you're going to be unapproachable, you're going to be antisocial, you're going to be all this. If you're here and you're thinking, you'll be okay, but you won't really associate, you won't really be pro-social, you won't really network, but you'll be okay in your life. You're floating, you're doing your own little thing. That's when you're here. When you're here and you're thinking, you're pro-social, you're open to opportunity, you want to speak to people, you want to network, you want to get out there, you want to make things better. So it's like 3 levels of thinking. You're either in the fucking gutter, you're either here stable, or you're even there elevated fucking flying in life. Choose what level you want to be at. If you keep on thinking in the gutter, you'll start behaving like you're in the gutter, then you'll start living like you're in the fucking gutter. It's the same thing. What space do you want to be in? Mentally, put yourself there. I was saying last night, weren't I? I was saying about placing yourself in the space, and then everything in the space will come to you. So if you wanna be a big high flying solicitor, then go and put yourself in them spaces of solicitors. It doesn't matter if you've got the shit suits above them. You can improve all this. You can't even start moving forward if you're not in the space. So you want to be a DJ? Go and put yourself into that space of a DJ. What's a DJ? Headphones, decks, little bit of a light, a business name, a DJ name. Put yourself in that space and there you go, you're in there. Stay in it and you'll develop. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Same with everything like that. Mentally put yourself in the space and physically it'll come to light. Obviously you get people who come in, I should be fucking flying now. Alright, here I am nearly 10 years out of prison. I should be in a nice house with my children, kids getting educated to the full effect, sleeping, eating, all this shit. That's where I should be at now. But I've spent about 3.5 years and all the bullshit that goes in with it, getting dragged left, right and centre. That people that want to destroy what I'm doing. And this is what you're going to get up against in life. You're going to have people coming into your life, and everyone that comes in is going to take. They're going to take. If you let them into your space, when they leave your space, they took a little bit of that space with them. Just imagine yourself in a protective bubble. Right, you've got a protective bubble around you. If you go through life and only let the people, your mum, your wife, your children, your brothers, if you only let them individuals enter that bubble, you're sweet. Why? Because nothing's getting taken. Why? Because there you looks like this girl, and I can remember it clearly now. It's like a girl in a purple fucking thing sat in the circle. Do you remember it? But then, can you remember when that fella on another channel, when I go, I think it was BBC Two, you had the fella like that, didn't you? You know, like standing like a star with all circles round him. You know when you hear people saying, keep people at arm's length. Keep people at arm's length. That's the circle. Do you understand? See this? That circle round me. So when I go like this, stand there like that, if I was to spin right round, yeah, and then go like that, that's your bubble. That's your bubble, that's your space. And if you let anyone in it, it can be good or bad. If you let your nan in your space, how do you feel? When your nan comes into your space, you feel nice, don't you? Whoa, you can feel it, can't you? When that comes into your space, you can feel it, can't you? If you're aware of what I'm saying, you'll feel. You know, be in touch with yourself and you'll feel it more. Get back on yourself and you'll feel these things coming into your space, and you'll know it's a good vibe, it's a bad vibe, you'll know all this. Vizano saying I don't trust anyone. I used to be like that when I was a kid. Didn't trust fucking no one. I don't trust hardly anyone now who I don't know. It's hard to trust anyone across here because what happens on social media is there's a lot of people on here that don't want to be known that they're on here. And the good people and the kind people, and they've got good interests there are for people. And I've had that type of people coming in on me for the last 8 years. But it affects me. Why? Because I don't know who's behind the profile. And it affects me bad. So I'm just like, I'm just proper insecure when I'm getting bombarded by loads of people who I haven't got a fucking clue who they are. And it doesn't matter if they're being kind. Do you understand? It's just what am I involved in here? Who the fuck am I speaking to? Who am I communicating with? What is their agenda? Why have they popped up? All these questions never get answered. So because you're not able to answer them questions, you're living in insecurity. You're dependent on people you don't know eventually. And this is what I'm saying. So you'll have people coming in, they're being very kind, you need the kindness, but then it becomes a dependency. And then along the lines, these can just disappear, like they have done to me. And when you've got trauma problems, and when people turn their back on you and give up on you, and it affects us young boys inside in a mad like, it's like, there's a word to it. I'm trying to think of the word. There's a word when a young man feels rejected. You know, when you feel rejected from your parents and shit like this, it has a mad impact on you. So when you let people in your life, if they get disheartened by you and turn their back on you, be a little bit funny with you, say a little, or like it happens to me a few months ago. Someone's around me, and they've said to me, "Oh, I give up on you." That to me just went, whoa, wobbled me to fuck. I didn't even know. Wow. And that's what I mean. People come in that you don't know. If they change the narrative with you or the opinion of it, they just disappear. And you can't. Hang on, where are you going? I still need you. Hang on, I'm sorry if I've upset you. I didn't mean to. But I need you. They just disappear and you're in a fucking mess. A bad mess. So going forward, you're more cagey interacting with these type of individuals. You're more sceptical of the motives and what's the real angle here. And it doesn't matter. They can send you 100 messages trying to reassure you, we're for you, we want it bad, da-da-da-da-da. But the fact that you're in the unknown leaves that void there. It's not a proper connection. And without that proper connection, it impacts on your trauma. Because you're in that mind again, am I going to lose these? Am I going to lose these? It's like when you're fucked in the head and you've got a girl that's not good for you, but she's the only thing you've got. It's not, but that's the way you think. Am I going to lose her? I don't want to lose her. What should I do? I've got to keep her sweet. Do you understand what I mean? You start altering your ways to keep this thing round you when you need to just let it go. Pisano's been through this also. Anyone who's on a process will go through an array of fucking adversities and complications on your path, and you're going to go up and you're going to go down and you're going to feel at the top of the world, and then you're going to hit the fucking floor and think, why aren't I feeling at the top of the world? And every little bit of the process is valuable. Every step of the way is valuable. The most important thing to do during your process is don't get scared when the confusion kicks in. Don't get scared when the confusion kicks in. And then don't get scared to do it alone. Validation, says Jezza. Roller coaster when you're free, when you feel, yeah. Pisano, J3Y88. Lone wolf, best way. You're better having a group of lone wolves. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're better having a group of lone wolves instead of a group of sheep. I'd like to connect one day, FR. Well, Luke Pitt music. If we're meant to connect, we will. If it's meant to go past this, it will. If we're meant to come into contact with each other, we will. That's the same with all yous. You know, if you connect to me properly, because you can still connect through this shit. You can still feel the vibe, you can still connect to me and what I'm thinking and how I'm believing and my consciousness. Just like I can connect to Christ, you can connect to Christ. If you connect to Christ, you connect to me. You'll feel me more if you're connected to Christ. If you're not connected to Christ, you'll feel me. But you won't feel me the way you could do. Connect to Christ. I'm already connected to Christ. Guess what? Me and you connect. You'll feel me deeper. Yes, there we are. Nice one, Chris, for that popular vote, mate. It's appreciated. 50 of them as well. Thanks, lad. I'm connected to Christ, it's the only way. He's right, John. It's a spiritual thing. Now, when you go into your computer and ask what's the definition of Christ, it'll give you the cover. It'll give you the cover. That's why it's called a cover. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you go looking into Christ and Google it, the first thing you're going to see is the cover story. When you look behind that, you get the real story of Christ. And it's all to do with the Son. Not Jesus, the Son of Christ. The big Son of Christ. The one that activates your consciousness every single fucking morning. The Son of God. Yes, Lulu. Who is Christ? Christ's not a body. Christ is a spirit. Christ isn't a who. Christ is the universe. Flower of Scotland. I was never a believer. I was never a believer, bro, until I was in a homeless shelter. Pisano. Move house kids alone. Sammy. What is Christ? It's a consciousness, mate. It's a level of consciousness that you can all tap into if you believe in it. Don't need no book. Don't need none of this. You tap into Christ the way I have. You'll be guided. Every little deficit within you will be fixed as you walk down this line with Christ. Every ill feeling towards people, remove. Every discrimination, remove. Every insecurity, remove. Never had motivation, now you've got it in abundance. Never had purpose, now you've got a leader that's giving you purpose. Who's the leader? You. Harvey, yes, Sam's Soul Taker. Popular votes there, thank you very much, mate. Love and be loved. Not really. Love. Just love. Love yourself. Love yourself and you'll love anything else, basically. Yes, Reverend Fisano. It all starts within. You know when you want to show someone a sign of love, what you draw? What you draw? A heart, isn't it? Why do you draw the heart? Because it replicates your heart, doesn't it? Is your heart full of love? Do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you love yourself or don't you? If you don't, your heart's not full of love. If you love yourself, your heart is full of love and you can share it. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nothing else. You give a fuck what you say. And they try to kick it out of us, especially the men. Look at you, you're soft coming yourself, sort your fucking head out. Look at the lads now because they don't love themselves. It's basically what it is. If you love yourself, you're getting up every morning, you're looking after your skin. You're washing your head every day, you're brushing your teeth every day. If you love yourself. If you love yourself, you want to get your surroundings comfortable. Because you love yourself and you want it to be all care and fucking nice for you. If you're not loving yourself, you'll sleep on a fucking bench, mate. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're not loving yourself, you'll just take any drug. Why? Because fuck it. Isn't it? If you're loving yourself and you encourage your kids to love themselves before others, as they're growing up, they'll go, fuck that, I'm not putting that in this love machine. Fuck that, I'm not getting that substance put into this love machine. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? If your kids are growing up not loving themselves, they'll practice on anything, have a go at anything. Why? Because they're not looking at the body as a temple. They're not looking at the body as the fortress of life. You only get that when you love yourself. So the kids these days need to be encouraged to love themselves instead of loving others first. You've got, oh, share with yourself, kid. Fuck everything else first. You get yourself full. Fulfill you before you start fulfilling all these. Do you understand? Fulfill yourself. Fulfill yourself. You're able to do it. Every one of us are. You got official 8 saying make us a brew, lad. That's your dad's work, mate. You know, we're in a different position from your dad when you come in here. Your dad's the kettle boy. You know, we work hard and we tell your dad, Jimmy, 2 sugars, kid. Your dad's got the best, he's like the best tea maker in the factory, you know, fella, lads. That's all he does. Sits there and makes us all tea. Gets a little tip every now and then. So go and ask your dad to make yourself a cup. Yes, Dolly. The Rock sends 7 GGs. Nice one, lad. Harper, official 8. I'm only joking with you, kid. Chill out, fella. If I can make you a cup of tea, I would. I make the best cup of tea in the fucking world, mate. It's all I done when I was a kid. Tea-boy I was, lad. Tea-boy for the most naughty, dangerous gangsters that came from the city of Liverpool. Still today, there's no one better than them. Or when I say better than them, there's no one gone above them. You get all these fucking people fascinated with Curtis Warren and all this. I was making the cunt tea. Not just on one day, not just on this day, not just on that day. I'm talking for like 2 years and I'm making them tea regular. And Tommy, and Joe Mack, and George Brom Senior, and Mick Carroll, not the young one, the dangerous one, he's dead now. All these old school hard motherfuckers. Joey Platt, Mickey Uppen. These are names you probably never even fucking heard of, and I'm round them when I was a kid. Mickey Uppen was from McGull. I haven't seen Mickey Uppen was the #1 kickboxer in the city of Liverpool years ago. He had his own training facility in McGull. I think it's shut now, to be honest. But I used to go there. I went to his kickboxing class and fell into the kickboxing because Tommy's youngest daughter, Melanie, used to get took to the kickboxing. So I'd go and sit with her. Eventually I just started doing it. Only had like a few months in there and then I think I was in jail. But all these things that you see the kids flourishing in now, I've tapped into along my way. So I've been in boxing gyms. I've been in fighting gyms. Do you understand what I mean? It's just that I got derailed. Like when you're growing up, you see the commitment from other kids' parents and the lack of commitment from yours. So we could have been able to go to boxing 3 times a week, but our mum and dad would spend the money on alcohol instead of paying the trainer to let us go. Do you understand? If they would have invested in us, we could have got to the boxing gym 3 times a week. Yeah, they started sending a minibus up to the estate. Franny Smith driving the minibus from the Salisbury gym. Used to come on the estate years ago, and he'd pick the Burks up. Tommy, David, Stephen and Joseph sometimes, and the little Ron and Ferris used to go with them. And we could have been on that bus. Do you understand what I mean? Unfortunately, our parents, whereas you see the Burke's dad, regardless of what it was, come on. Do you understand? So big Tommy Senior. Tommy Senior, I don't know if he's still alive right now, but he was probably what a dad's meant to be like. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And there was loads of people on our estates who never had a dad like the Burkes. So the Burkes are getting guided by their dad, and they all go into boxing and they all get very successful. I reckon drugs ruined it for them. Not the dealing of drugs, the consumption. And again, this is what I scream at. Do you know how much talent is on your estate and they're going to be fucked off sniffing cocaine when they're 20? You see all these talented boxers that you see and you're thinking, wow, he's going places. You think he can go places. But the drug problem on your estate can ruin him before he gets there. He might be in the midst of that process. Coke will come in and ruin him, destroy him. And this is why I keep on screaming about the drug pandemic on our estates, mate. Think about what comes with the drug dealing. It's not just like a sweet shop. It's not just like gives money, there's your commodity. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? With that one commodity, you've got a murder attached to it. You've got a kick-in attached to it. You've got a 20-year prison sentence. Do you understand? You've got all this shit. You've got a broken relationship. You've got a child that hasn't got a father in its fucking house now, so that child's probably going to go off track as well. And it's like a generational fucking problem. And if us as men in our cities don't start really looking at the youth and the directions they're going in, what do you think's going to happen to your youngest? Look at the 15-year-olds on your estate, right? And then look at your 2-year-old. Where do you think she's going to be when she's 13? What do you think that community's going to look like in 15 years' time? Your kid's got to grow up in this shit. And look at the people that are spraying the shit all over the fucking streets and your houses, disturbing your police, coming through on motocrossers at 2 in the morning, letting shots off, cars screeching, music blasting. That's the drug dealer at the bottom of the street. It's not the whole street. It's just that bit of poison at the bottom, disturbing all the fucking calm and tranquility in this place. Kids getting woke up when they should be having a nice sleep, getting ready for school. They're getting woke up because dickhead in the corner and all his mates think they're fucking hard. It needs dealing with. It's poison, and if you don't deal with it, it spreads. It's vermin. Do you understand what I mean? If you've got a flat land and I've got a bottle of poison and I drop one drip on it onto the flat land, it'll land, but it won't spread. It'll land and it'll sit there and go, eh, right? We could come along, pick that up, clean it, it's gone. But we don't. Right? So like another water drop. This time it's pushing it out like a wave. Then another drop. Another drop. Another drop. Ripple effect. It's pushing it out. Now it's far reaching now. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, say you've got a skin condition and it starts here and then all of a sudden it's all red. It's what it's like with drugs. It's what it's like with drugs. So let's say the drug pandemic, let's just say the drug pandemic started, the seed of it, the seed was planted on the Grisdale estate. Let's just say that. For a year or two, it was just on the step of the estate. But now it's gone, the whole estate's awash with it. Now the whole city's awash with it. Now the whole country's awash with it. And it's killing everyone. No one gives a fuck. If the amount of people that get hurt by drugs, suffer through drugs, die off drugs, end up in hospital off drugs, end up mentally, anything, the amount of damage that comes off drug taking, if that was coming off an illness, you'd all be in panic mode. If the damage that you're witnessing now through your drug dealers and all this for the last 2 decades, if that damage was getting created by COVID, you'd be going off your fucking bonnets right now, wouldn't you? Panic mode. Oh, we're all dying. You're all dying because of drugs, especially in our states. Choose a life, not a knife. Don't deal drugs to your sisters and your brothers. Don't deal drugs to your uncles and your mothers. Oh, that's not my man. That's your bloodline, and you need to understand this. You need to understand that we are a mixture of blood, all of us. We're all the same. I'm convinced if you've done the research, you could connect all of us to one source in Liverpool. Convinced. Yes, because we've got to have come from somewhere. You know, there's been the master egg. Do you get what I'm saying? There's been the master egg before all us.